Hi, everybody. I'm James Cebulski for EA Sports. Big night at one end of the ice as they get set to play their first game in the EASHL. Both teams lined up in the middle. We are ready to get things underway. The Icebreakers are going to start with the puck after taking the opening draw. Fires it on net. Denies him. He got all of it. Knocks the puck loose after a solid hit. And he sidesteps the check. Here he is, all alone. He scores! What a goal! What a finish on the breakaway!
This is all generated by his speed, James. He gets one stride on his opponent, and then it becomes 2-3, and then he's in open ice, and he makes no mistake.
The Nighthawks have to be feeling good about themselves. They have been pushing and pushing to start this one.
James, they're emotionally charged as they're at home, they're playing their opponent, and they started right from puck drop, and that emotion was transferred or channeled into their feet because they've been all over the ice with their legs under them.
She takes the feed. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. Here's a shot. Oh, how did he keep it out? What a blocker stop by Wagner. The Nighthawks move the puck in the defensive zone. Shakes off the coverage. Breakaway. Oh, and he comes up clutch on the breakaway. Wow.
Well, goalies are always asking for breakaways after practice, right, James? For this very reason. They want to come up with the big save at the right time, and that's exactly what he does on this one-on-one battle.
The Nighthawks gain control of the puck. Moves the puck up to Nazim. Sidesteps the check. Denies him on a play.
But there's no surprise here, James. I mean, he is so powerful. You can see it in his stride. You can see it in his...
Scores! So look who's at it again.
Well, it's the second of the game. Too bad you can't bottle these games up and just recall them whenever you want because he's been all around the net.
Plenty of playing time left in this frame. The Nighthawks now lead by 2. The Icebreakers win possession here in the open ice. Moves it to Group. Here's a shot. Denies him with the pad. Scoops up the puck here. They go on the attack through center. Oh, wow. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Wagner.
Well, these are the types of plays when your edges and your hands work side simultaneously, guess what? You create space and you're able to get shots off like that.
Coming to the Sloth. Big time stop.
I'd say he has some fast twitch muscle fiber in there because I'm telling you, he makes that save. I thought that was going in, but he just reacts and keeps it out of the net.
From point blank. Monster save by Wagner.
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
Connects with a long lead pass here in the middle. The Nighthawks get a hold of it. Pass in front, and that's stopped. On the attack along the boards. Great stop by Wagner.
Does a great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his crease and make the save from a high-danger area.
The Nighthawks move to the offensive zone. The Icebreakers get a hold of the puck in their own end. Boom! All alone! Oh, Benoit on the play! Wow!
That's a true competitor's save. Just when you think that he's completely out of it, James, he comes across with a desperation save to keep his team alive.
With possession along the wall. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. In all alone! There's the end of period number 1. Both teams will grab a quick breather. You can grab a hot dog, and we'll be back with second period action in moments. Both teams are back at center ice, and we are ready to get period number 2 underway. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
Wagner's the only reason that this game is close, James. I mean, now heading into the second period, her team has to figure out a way to respond and help her out. She's given them life in terms of her saves, but they're still behind. They got to get going north and capitalize on any opportunity.
We're still in the early stages of this period. The Nighthawks lead this one 2-0. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone.
Puck possession right off the draw, James, against a very tired group who just iced the puck, leads to an opportunity.
The Nighthawks continue to lead here in the second period as they have been the busier team in the shot department, and it shows. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. The Icebreakers have it against the wall. One-on-one with the goaltender. Makes the save.
Oh, and this is a great save. You can see this one-on-one battle, and the goaltender is so dialed in, tracking, and makes that save.
Driving right to the front. Quick stop by Wagner. And a penalty shot coming up after the stoppage in play. Ready for the penalty shot. Big save and breathes a sigh of relief. Nearing the midway mark of the period. The Nighthawks are currently sitting in the driver's seat, leading 2-0. And off the draw, they'll take possession. The Icebreakers take it along the wing. Feeds it over. Fires it. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one.
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the play so well. And this time he gets in front of the puck. That's right in the middle of the ice as the shooter's got a dangerous opportunity.
Wagner's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. The Nighthawks will be tough to beat tonight if they continue to play the way they have been, really active in the offensive zone. And they win the offensive zone face-off, and here we go. Sends it out in front, and that's intercepted. He's got a step, and that chance falls apart.
Well, yeah, and I think that, he was looking at the goaltender, seeing where they were at, right? So recognizing whether he needed to shoot or deke, and just a misfire, a miscue there. That's extremely frustrating for him and his team. Well, he's definitely not at 100%, really banged up out there, but he wants to continue to compete, James. He's not looking to get off.
Shuts him down.
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
Slides it up front.
Fast and quick. Lead pass.
And there's the hat trick, and let those shovels fly.
Anytime you get a hat trick, it's a special moment for a player, an athlete here, James. But to do it at home and have all of those caps flying on the ice, it's a pretty special one.
The Icebreakers win the draw here in the neutral zone. And he slides it quickly to Groot. Skates to the crease. Levels him with the hit. He got all of that hit on the play. The Nighthawks have it in the offensive zone. Gets a piece of it with the trapper. He scores! My goodness, it's a night for the ages on his part.
It really is, James. He's playing with such confidence. Every time he takes it to the net, you know that he's not going to be denied. It's in him. He's attacking, and he's buzzing all around the ice. I love watching this replay, James, because this is a second effort. You're getting shoved, you're getting jostled. You never know what the defender is going to throw at you. But you can handle and control your effort and execute that with skills, and a goal is a result of it. But I like the will on this play to maintain possession.
The Icebreakers take control of the face-off. And he slides it quickly to Groot. Stoppage in play as we get an offside. The Nighthawks are on cruise control here in the second. They have absolutely dominated. And off the draw, they win the face-off. There's the whistle. Offside is the call. The Nighthawks came into this one with one thought on mind. Lots of pucks to the net, and they continue to lead here late in the second. And they grab possession of the puck after that center ice face-off. And he sidesteps the check there. Turns it aside with the glove.
What an incredible glove save by the goaltender. He gets out to the top of the crease. He's challenging. He's saying, hey, try and beat me on this side.
Big time hit. Oh, he stepped up there.
Well, finally, someone does something, James. It's like they've been standing around watching the game in quicksand. Finally, someone does something. He sends a clear message. Hey, I'm coming at you.
The Icebreakers played along the boards. Oh, and what a save as he gets that one, too.
This is a really nice save, James. The shooter's in the middle of the ice. He's in the slot area. And he's got to get to the top of the crease, square to the puck to be able to make that save. Great job.
The Icebreakers win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. And that'll bring an end to the second period of play. Let's get a clean sheet of ice and come back with the third period next. Welcome back, everybody. You know you weren't going to miss this third period. Sobalski, Pounder ready to bring you the action. Here we go. Third period set to get underway. Simply too much to not enough at this point. Cheryl, 40 minutes in the books now played. How do you view this one?
The icebreakers are getting goalie, James, and this can be so frustrating. You're putting a ton of shots to net. You're getting great scoring chances, but you just can't find the back of the net.
The Nighthawks will play it in their own end. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Oh, he stops it with a glove. Great reflexes there. Trying to shake loose. All alone. Oh, it just kind of muffles that one.
Well, he muffles it because he's in tight, and when you're in tight, you run out of room, and you run out of option as well. You got to find a way to get the puck to the net.
And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team.
Well, this is a big hit here, and I don't think the other team likes it because it's a product of frustration. They're trailing in the game by quite a margin and really just not maintaining the emotions or the control within the game. And as a product, this is hit as a result.
The Icebreakers take possession here inside the offensive zone. Denies the shooter on that play.
Lehman's been able to watch the game for most of the night from the other end because of the offensive production in the offensive zone, James, but he's a real good job there. Timing is everything. Staying focused, tracking the puck, and making a good save at the right time.
Here's a chance on the attack. Wow, she may have just prevented a goal.
Well, that's a huge block, taking away a grade A scoring chance, but you have to have courage and a willingness to get in front of it.
To the front. Here's a chance. And there's the save. Briggs taking it from his own end. Gaining steam here on the attack. Oh, a clutch save.
Goaltender spends so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
Here's a shot. Blocker save. And he shuts the door again. He gets that one too. They're everywhere. Score. And better late than never, right?
Yeah, James, sometimes it feels like you're never going to put one in. It could be the ocean and you'd miss it, but they get one late in the game, and hey, sometimes when the floodgates open, many come. That's what you call having a knack for the net, James. When you get in tight and you're sniffing around, you better get that puck off quickly because you know there's defenders all in around you that are going to come and close.
The Icebreakers don't really have time on their side here, but at least they've got something to push with.
Yeah, really tough hole to climb out of, but certainly that one goal will give them a little bit of a lift. It's respectable.
And that one's stopped. She handles the pass. Now a quick pass. Breakaway. He scores! And he's not done yet. Wow!
No, I mean, how many more are going to come now, James? The floodgates have opened. Well, they opened a long time ago, but that puck is following him around, and every chance he gets, he's bearing it.
The Nighthawks probably don't want this game to end the way things have gone here. I know we're in period number 3, but Cheryl, what a night.
Yeah, it's been terrific right from puck drop, and they've been consistent throughout the game, and consistency is always a word that coaches talk about. If they can finish this off with this nice lead, that's the word the coach is going to be preaching after the game.
Scores! Absolutely clinical finish on the breakaway.
All the way down the ice, James, the ability to get away from the pack, look over his shoulder, know where everyone is, and then that clean finish, unbelievable goal.
The Icebreakers get a hold of the draw. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Grabs the puck. Puck scooped up by Groot. The Icebreakers will play it from the corner. Here's a chance to the middle. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. Puts another on the net. Denies him.
I'm not sure if anyone's helping him out there, but he's dialed in and doing it all himself, making consecutive saves.
The Nighthawks have it behind the net. Trying to shake the defender. All alone. Oh, she ran out of real estate.
Well, I think this is a product of being indecisive. You think you got all the time in the world. Am I going to do that? Am I going to do that? And guess what? You won't wind up doing anything.
Scores! Picks up the loose change and puts it into the back of the net.
James, these are the types of goals that wind up in the video session the next day because there's relentless work to it. You know, it's a tenacity to get your own rebound off the initial shot. I love the work ethic on this goal.
Looks to pass it to Nassim. Drives to the crease. Decides to think about it. There's the whistle, and here comes the penalty shot. Nazim's got the puck, and here he comes. This one-sided affair finally nearing the end. Scores! Oh, the excellence of execution. He was perfect on that.
Well, he knew what he was going to do, and I think so much of it comes down to confidence, not overthinking it, and when the time comes, just being patient enough to pull it off.
The Nighthawks cross the line and gain the zone. Scores! And look who's at it again!
Well, you don't replicate these nights very often, James. You got to appreciate them when you get them and continue to pad the stats.
The Nighthawks continue to ring up the score here in period number 3.
Well, it's just been a terrific collective effort. Now they're on the home stretch, and the coaching staff has a real opportunity to utilize their bench, rest their star players, and this is critical when you're in a long season.
Odd man rush. Throws it in front. Oh, and he keeps it here. Slides it up to Groot. He might have a step here. He's in. Oh, fantastic goal.
Well, this breakaway is perfectly executed, James. He knows his bread and butter is his great shot, and he sees an opening, and he takes it.
The Nighthawks have had no shortage of scoring opportunities tonight, and they have capitalized, and look at the score as a result. Good heads-up play to sneak in there on the tie-up and come up with the puck. Shot! And that doesn't reach the net. Made the stop on the play. Forces the try, and he did it again. It's a night to remember. Wow!
Oh, he's having himself a game, isn't he, James? He's flying around the ice. I mean, if I'm the coach, I'm just telling his teammates, get him the puck.
The Nighthawks lead it late in this third period. And off the draw at center, they take control of the puck. There's the final horn, and that'll do it here this evening. Well, not the glorious, heroic performance they were hoping for in their debut here in the EASHL, but, you know, it's going to take some time, but I like some elements out there.
Yeah, there's definitely elements out there, and I'm sure the coaches, upon watching video, will be able to show them some different moments within the game that they executed, but it's all about a collective effort. It's hard to build and layer on top of one another in your first game when you're getting to know one another, figure out the chemistry within the lines. It'll come.
EA Sports bringing you the heat, bringing you the noise, and bringing you what should be a fantastic matchup tonight on the ice. The time for talk, the time for hype's over. It's time to drop the puck now. The Icebreakers start with possession as we are now underway. Takes the shot, and that one's turned aside. Long lead pass into the neutral zone.
That's how you get north in a hurry. Fantastic stretch pass.
The Icebreakers skip them along the boards. Takes the feed. The Icebreakers looking against the half wall. Reads it perfectly in the defensive end. Shot! Oh, what a stop with the block by Wagner!
I love the willingness to drive north on this and beat your opponent to the space in behind, and that's exactly what he does by a great body position. Just look at his legs and the wide base to be able to get in there and get that shot off.
Grabs control of it at the point. Scores! Who ordered a hot one? Vancouver's taking the 1-0 lead here late in this first period.
Well, anytime a goal is scored, James, it's a momentum builder for their team. And you know what? At the end of a period, it creates even more energy. You got the body language, you got the energy hitting the dressing room, and you get set to start the second. Now you got all that.
He's got a little jump. He scores! Oh, that was gorgeous! The Icebreakers have leveled the playing field in the late goings of period number 1.
Yeah, no time like the present, right, James? To have some urgency heading into the intermission, and you can take that to the bank, right? I mean, finding ways to get the equalizer here. Now you get a little bit of a rest, and you got to come out firing on.
Backhander! Fantastic save!
You don't make the save if you're not dialed in and focused. That's exactly what he is. He's following the puck and just makes that save. It's incredible, really, because you got to be athletic to be able to react that quickly.
Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
Free hug to the first one here.
The go-ahead goal puts them in front.
Well, and this has been trending to happen, James. They've been closing on the puck quickly. You've sensed an upward trajectory as this game's progressed, and they find the back of the net. There's always the question why before a goal is scored, so let's go back and just have a look at the way they defended in their own zone here. Yes, they gave up a high-danger opportunity, but in transition, they were able to capitalize when they got going north, and they were able to get a good chance on net.
Here's a chance in front, and that's off target as it hits a body. And it's a quick pass to Groot. Denies him with a save. And he takes the feed. Oh, look at this chance. To his teammate. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play.
Layman's tracking the puck extremely well right now. Just have a look at that last save. To be able to get in front of that puck, to be able to keep it out of the net. Outstanding performance by him on that last one.
Vancouver's put a lot of pucks on net, and they continue to lead late in the first. Off the face-off, they take the puck. Carries it in. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. And that skips out of the offensive end. Vancouver's got the puck in the defensive end. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Vancouver's got the puck against the boards. Oh, and he makes another save. The Icebreakers will play it from the defensive zone. Takes it to the net. Handles that one. Vancouver's got a hold of it against the wall. And they're off to the races for the loose puck. There's the whistle icing the call.
Well, this is a timely hit here, James. He knows they're down, they're trailing in this one, but they are not out of it. So if everyone can elicit some sort of response on their next shift, they can rally the troops and they can get back in this thing.
Here in the late goings of the period, it's 2-1. Off the draw, they take possession. It's a breakaway as he shakes the defender. Hits snap! Misses the net! Oh!
This might be a product of the goaltender challenging and getting to the top of the crease, trying to be fine, and just misses the net.
Play set to resume with the face-off ready to go. Vancouver's got the puck inside the offensive zone. Let's move to the middle, and that doesn't connect. Loose puck, and he's in all alone. Vancouver's got a hold of the puck now. Takes a shot, and a penalty's coming up on the play.
Without a doubt, this is a call. I mean, you're in on the breakaway, you're all alone, and then the reach from behind takes out your skates for the trip.
Here he goes on the penalty shot. Shuts it down on the penalty shot.
I love how aggressive he was. James doesn't give the shooter any daylight in that net, makes a huge save.
The boys wanted to put a lot of pucks on net going into this one, and they have delivered on that, leading late in the first. Scores! And 3 is the magic number. There's the hat trick.
And I think there's going to have to be an extra stoppage in play here as they collect all of the hats on the ice at home. But here coach is preaching all the time. Take away the eyes of the goaltender. What does that mean? It means you get yourself in front of that net, whether it's a double stack, a double screen, whatever you can do so that the goaltender can't find the puck. And he couldn't. As he drops to that butterfly, he tries to make himself as big as possible, but he can't catch up to the puck.
They've got numbers here. What a save on the play.
It's a timely save, and it's going to generate a ton of momentum for his team here, but he's so composed, he's patient, and just steers the puck aside. Lehman found his rhythm here as we look at that last save. I mean, he has to be so on the mark right now, to position to be able to make it. His read is perfect. He's tracking well. I mean, you have to be quick and athletic to make that one.
Here in the late going of the frame, the boys have recently taken a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. Vancouver's got a hold of the puck. Whistle goes. We'll get a reset after I think the officials lost sight of it. And the centers glide towards the dot here as we got a face-off set to go. Vancouver's won the defensive zone draw. Groot's got it across the line. All alone! Great defensive play. My broadcast partner, she's smiling right now. Look at you.
Yeah, I love those defensive plays. Love those metrics, James. Just when you think you're down and out, you ain't. And that's what happens here. He continues to move his feet, closes quickly, and that's the key. Gets himself within striking distance to be able to get that stick-on puck and negate the play.
Dishes it off. Slides it across. The ice trying to shake loose. He's in the clear. Broken up from behind. Quick feed to Groot. Oh, he blocked him.
Oh, that's goal.
What a great night for some puck. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski. So glad you could join us. Let's go. Well, the moment of truth is almost upon us here. They are about to drop the puck. The Icebreakers will start with the puck as they win the opening faceoff here. Here's a short pass to Singh. Vancouver's got the puck along the boards. Icing is the call. We'll get a reset. Getting into the later stages of this period. Still no score in this one. And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. We've got icing on the play. Face-off coming up. Center's gliding up to the face-off dots here. The boys will start off on the attack after winning the draw.
Center wins that one clean. Everyone's ready for the puck. They know they're attacking now with the tired group that they're playing against.
We got a whistle offside to call. Face off here in the neutral zone, and we are back underway. The Icebreakers gain possession. Ahead of steam now towards the front. Gets a glove on it. Wow, what a stop by Lehman. Vancouver's won the face-off deep in their own end. The Icebreakers get a hold of the puck along the boards. Hammers it on net. Stops him cold. What a steal in his own end. Trying to shake the defender. Denies him on the breakaway. Vancouver's working the puck near the point. Sauces it tape to tape. Big time stop there. Through center along the wing. Here's an opportunity in front of the net. Here's a blast. Now you would call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. And lowers the hook. He might have a step here. Scores! Clinical!
I love his urgency on this play, James, as he is able to retrieve the puck and get in on the breakaway. I mean, his speed is the ultimate weapon as he separates himself from everyone else, giving himself a ton of time to make a move on the goaltender.
Vancouver's got to be feeling good about getting that goal here late in the first, Cheryl.
Yeah, I like the energy that they've created for their bench. Even before the goal, James, they started to pressure, and that's something that I noticed. There was a change late in the first.
Look at this! Oh, what a save with the stick by Lehman!
Man, he was right on that puck. He knew exactly where it was.
Oh, tremendous save on the play!
What an incredible save. No idea how he got to that one.
He's got a step! Breakaway save!
I like the idea around this, Steve. The goaltender come out and chat.
One-on-one with the goaltender! Turns it aside on the breakaway! Ho, ho, ho!
You can tell that he didn't lose his cool with this one-on-one battle. Real quiet, feet in the crease, technical movements, and makes that huge save.
Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps him at bay.
I really like this save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the slot area. He turns aside a real dangerous opportunity.
Gains the zone through center. Takes off the defender with some nifty moves. Moves it quickly over to... He's got a little jump. He's in all alone. He scores! What a shot! The Icebreakers needed that one, and perfect timing here late in the first.
There's something about the beginning and the end of periods, right? There's a sense of urgency around them, and this team found a way in the dying minutes to get the equalizer here, James. They can take that momentum to the dressing room if they can hold on.
Vancouver's got the puck here in the open ice. And they'll keep hard hit, frees up the puck. Passes it over. Wagner's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. Here in the late goings of the period, we got a tie game. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. Covers it up and we'll get a stoppage in play. Some last-second communication before both teams get ready to drop the puck here. Vancouver's going to start with the puck in their own end. Picking up some steam at center ice. Puts it on net. Denies him.
A timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
Quick shot. Oh, and he somehow got a little piece of it, and it stays out of the net.
Wagner's made a great save here. Let's have another look at it. I mean, they're in a high-danger area, and he is so dialed in at the top of his crease. Very athletic to be able to make this save in correct position.
The Icebreakers will go to work here in the offensive zone. Scores! Oh, that was a beauty!
They're striking quickly. 2 goals in 50 seconds, James.
Anybody who just got up for a quick snag is probably looking at the scoreboard going, what happened?
Well, don't blink. The game can change in an instant.
Absolutely.
Well, it's like the game slows down for him. He gets to position, and he tracks the puck. You talk about goaltenders tracking it. How about him sitting there in the slot, eyes on it all the way, and now the timing to be able to redirect it into the net.
The Icebreakers take possession after that neutral zone face-off. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Grabs the puck in the defensive zone. Slides it diagonally to Groot. Drives it to the crease. Fires it on net. What a blocker stop at point-blank range. Trying to shake loose. Oh, scores! And they're cooking now.
The opponent has no answer for them right now because they're relentless on the puck. They've garnered some momentum after multiple back-to-back goals, James. They don't want to leave any breathing room and let their opponent get some life back.
In the final moments of this period, the Icebreakers have all the momentum right now, leading by 2. The boys play it along the boards. Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. The Icebreakers get a hold of the puck along the boards. Grabs it in his own end. The Icebreakers take it across the blue line. Oh, just a textbook hit. Through pass ahead.
Great vision to see that sketch pass.
Dismiss that chance. Great read to break up the play. Moves inside. Vancouver's got the puck in their own end. Trying to shake the defender.
Think you're going to need a diaper change, Andy.
The boys have had a lot to like about their game so far here in the first, but yet they still trail in period 1. And they've got the puck after that neutral zone faceoff. Long pass into the neutral zone. And he denies that great opportunity there. Tries the puck down low. Oh, look! Out against the wall.
Wow, and this is done perfectly, James. No stop sign here. You know, you're not doing it on the numbers. A nice, clean hit. And everyone on the bench erupts with that one, knowing that not only do they gain the puck, but a message-sending hit along the wall.
Here we go. This should be a fun one on the ice tonight. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm James Cybulski. Let's drop the puck. Great energy both inside and outside the arena tonight as we are just moments away now from puck drop. The boys have won the draw, and we are now underway. Oh, look at this. Moves the pass in front. Puts it off the post. Oh, making his presence felt with a hit. The Icebreakers gain possession along the wall. Delayed penalty looming. There's a shot. There's the whistle. Penalty shot.
A penalty shot is going to be the right call here. He was off and clear on his own, unable to get the shot off because of the hook. Good call.
He takes a deep breath at center ice. It's go time here. Shot. He scores. He converts on the penalty shot, and they take the lead.
Well, you don't get these opportunities very often in a game. You're trying to break the tie here with a penalty shot and showing the confidence on it as he comes down with speed on the goaltender, and he executes perfectly.
Carries the puck up through center. Huge steal in his own end. The Icebreakers get a hold of the puck in the open ice. Quick pass to Singh. Fires it. Oh, and he makes the save. What athleticism to stop the one-timer. Nowhere for that shot to go through. Here they are on the attack. Oh, how did he stop? Oh, and out of nowhere, he steals that one.
Well, there's an intangible to being a competitor, and that's exactly it with that save. It's desperation, doing whatever it takes to keep the puck out of the net. Sometimes when you have no time to think and make these types of saves, I mean, there's no hesitation here, just simply reaction to be able to make it.
He got all of that hit.
Lehman's been so impressive, in particular in that last sequence, James, and he's out of gas. It didn't prevent him from making that save, but now he's going to get some much-needed rest as that puck heads out of the zone.
Takes the blast, and that's deflected off someone in front. Takes the pass. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here.
I really want to look at this last save again, James, because this is about taking it to the next level. When you have this level of competitiveness, athleticism, and desperation and urgency in your game, you know that goaltending coaches, they can't just teach this. This is instinctual, and this is what winners are made of.
Cutting to the front of the net. Here's a chance. Oh, what a save by Lehman.
This shot's coming from the middle of the ice, and it has some heat on it, but he's ready and waiting for it. He's to position, and he makes the save.
They've got the defense outnumbered. Denied with the blocker. Penalty coming up. Stoppage in play, and look at this, a penalty shot. And the moment of truth has arrived. Big opportunity here. Makes a save and locks it down between the pipes.
Yeah, and you don't have to look pretty doing it. What you have to do is make yourself as big as possible and keep it out, and that's exactly what he does.
The Icebreakers have controlled this game here in the first period. More shots, more goals. And takes a tour out of the offensive end to find some space at center. Across the line and on the attack. Tremendous hit on the play, and that opens up some space. Feeds it across. He scores! Tie game!
Well, you can't worry about what happened in the the game, James. It's all about what you do now, staying in the present. That's exactly what they've done, and they've got the equalizer. They used their speed on this counter-attack and gave themselves an odd man advantage here, James.
Vancouver's jumped right back into this one by evening things up, and they have to have the momentum now, Cheryl.
Yeah, I mean, when you're in the last few minutes of a period and you got the equalizer, those next few shifts are really important, James, to dictate the pace and see if you can get another one, right? You can feel the energy right now. You can see it on the body language. You can see it on the bench. Now they got to get out there and they got to deliver on these next shifts.
Sing's got it against the boards. Henry down low. Oh, he's going to feel that the rest of
James, the goaltender gets to the top of his crease, makes himself look huge, and is extremely aggressive to be able to make...
up the puck, and he's in on a breakaway. What a save! That's how you do it!
That's a great save by the goaltender. Really quick, James. Anticipates quick movements to be able to prevent that deep from going in.
Denied that one. They are really buzzing here in the offensive end. Oh, there's a hit. And there's the whistle as the goaltender will give his team a much-needed rest. Face-off coming up. They can smell blood here, I think.
Yeah, they need to put their foot on the gas pedal because they recognize that the goaltender, he was under siege, James, and he really didn't get a chance to get much rest.
Lugs the puck back into the neutral zone. And that plays offside. We got a face-off coming up. Just here in the late stages of this frame, it's all tied up. The Icebreakers win the draw here in the neutral zone. Singh's got the puck. With the blast! A game of inches, and he puts it off the outside of the post.
The Icebreakers swing another one off the post. It's up.
Scores! The go-ahead goal!
Well, the game is all about timing here, James, and now they're in front, so these next few shifts are critical. They want to play with a ton of energy and keep their opponent guessing. You get these grade A scoring chances nice and tight to the net. You got to find a way to convert on it, but you have to be aware of where the goaltender is. You don't have much time. You have to have quick hands, but you have to find the back of the net when there's not much room.
Here's a chance to make something happen inside the neutral zone. Oh, thunderclap, and knocks him off the puck. Inside the offensive zone. Vancouver's got it along the wall. And nearing the final 60 seconds of this opening stanza. Grabs the puck. And now he passes up to Singh. All alone! Oh, wow, what an incredible save!
I don't even know how he got to that. That's fierce athleticism to be able to get back to the net and make that save, James.
That was amazing!
Well, the bench erupts with that one, and you know why, James? Because he is telling his team, listen, I've bent, but I have not broken, and neither have you, so let's get going here. Let's find a way to get back in this one and tie it up.
The Icebreakers have created a lot of scoring chances so far, and they lead it late in this first period. Let's it go from the slot. Oh, he just got enough of that to keep it out. Answer the call on that play.
So that puck came hard, and it came fast, and it came multiple times, but he was right on it, showing his athleticism to make those saves.
Can't connect good use of the body on that play.
Sorry, James, didn't mean to step on your toes, but that was a massive hit, and now the play continues.
And that's just out of reach. Handles the pass. Loses the coverage there. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. The Icebreakers have it now. Good heads-up play with the bank pass. And the puck fakes off the glove.
Sometimes when you're trailing in a game, you can kind of be flat. You can be dull, if you will. So you need a spark, and this is a type of hit that can really ignite a fire under your team. You can see it right away with the body language on the bench. They liked it. So look for that next shift, for them to be on their toes, not on their heels anymore.
Scoops up the puck now. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. He's got a step. Doesn't get the shot off him. Oh, he needed to make that. Time ticking away, and he comes up big. There's the final horn, and this one's in the books. The Icebreakers were busy out there offensively, and it paid off in the end.
Yeah, that first period really showed that they were ready to play right from puck drop, James. But you got to be careful with that. You just can't hold on to a lead through the remaining 2 periods. You got to find a way to continue to push the gas pedal.
Well, this should be an absolute firecracker of a game tonight. Hi, everybody. I'm James Cebulski. Welcome back to EA Sports. This city's been buzzing all day, and it's time to finally see what's up. The Icebreakers kick things off by winning the opening faceoff, and here we go. Play whistle dead, offside the call. Here in the later stages of this period, we're still scoreless. And after the draw at center, they've got a hold of the puck. Stoppage in play, offside the call. Official signals for the players to get into position, and we're about ready to drop the puck. The Icebreakers get a hold of the draw. And a little body contact on that play. Here we go, odd man rush. Here's a shot, and too much traffic in front blocks that one.
Jackson stick snaps, and he's off to the bench to get a new one. Gets back into the play quickly.
Takes a shot. Oh, he has the answer on that one.
As a goaltender, sometimes you just have to relax. You turn the brain off, and you just allow your eyes and your body to do the work for you, and he does exactly that with a reactionary save.
Big hit. Vancouver's got possession of the puck. To the low slot. Blocked, and he may have just stopped a goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
Chance in front! Tremendous stop by Lehman!
This is a fantastic save, James. He's
Breakaway! Denied by the goaltender.
Lehman's made a great save on that last play, taking away a high-danger chance because of his ability to anticipate and know where the shooter's coming from.
The Icebreakers take possession off the faceoff. And he comes up with it. Vancouver's got the puck along the wall. All alone on the breakaway! Score! What a finish!
Two parts to this. I mean, he's on a breakaway, so he had to get to the right spot, break away from the pack, and then he's got to finish here, James. I just love the confidence. He was very decisive in his move to be able to put this by the goaltender.
And they take control of the puck here in the neutral zone. Cuts to the paint. Look, there's the whistle. Look at this, a penalty shot. And here he comes from center. And he turns it aside on the penalty shot. Pounder, in a word, huge.
That is huge, and he didn't look nervous at all when they awarded that penalty shot, did he? He was welcoming it, you know, challenging the shooter there. Just look how aggressive he was, getting to the top of his crease. He wanted that one, and he won that battle.
Takes it into the slot. Oh, excellent play and goal there. And he comes up big again.
Well, you know that he's a fierce competitor, and he battled to make consecutive saves there, James.
Scores!
Incredible. 2 goals, 30 seconds apart.
Quick response back-to-back here, and the team is humming.
Man, talk about putting your opponent on their heels.
The Icebreakers would love to even things up before the end of this period as they trail despite being the busier team in the shots department. Here's a pass to the middle. And he shoots down a great scoring chance there. Puck leaves the offensive end. They'll be forced to do it again. And he grabs the loose puck and he's in all alone. Grabs possession of the puck. Feeds it over to Groot. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. Hammers a shot. And that goes off a body. Here's a shot from a bad angle. Vancouver's gained possession along the boards. And he lowers the board there. And a great save.
Lehman's been outstanding.
Shakes the defender. He's on a breakaway. Oh, there's a great stop by Wagner. The backhand scores! Oh, wow! Coast to coast and the finish! Wow!
Well, to do it all from 200 feet away, gain speed through the neutral zone, showing the dingles, the dangles, and then the ability to execute, unbelievable. I really like the effort on this goal, James. He gets the initial shot off, but then he continues towards the net, gets in behind the defenders who can't catch up to the rebound, and he puts it in.
Feeds it over. Just gets enough to keep it out. Sends the pass over. They've got some momentum here. Oh, that what a save by Lehman.
Sorry for jumping in, James, but that was a massive hit.
Shot. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Angles it over to Groot. Great heads-up play in the neutral zone by Dubé. Tries to dangle and the puck skips away.
Dubé's trying to get a little too fancy with the puck there, and as a result, he loses it.
Off the iron!
Vancouver's lead will not change. Sometimes you do all the hard work to get to the right spots on the ice, but you don't have any puck luck, and that was evident there as it hit the post and out.
Shuts him down! Oh, and another save!
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in.
He might have a step here. All alone. Pass it across. Oh, that just looks like decisiveness.
As well, James, when you're in all alone, you have to know exactly what you want to do, and you have to play with authority.
Cuts into the paint. Big time stop. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one.
Lavin's made an incredible save there. Not sure how he kept that out of the net. Just really athletic. I mean, you have to be acrobatic to be able to get to the top of your crease like that, but he read it perfectly to be able to make the save and keep it at bay.
Moves it to Tobey. Across the line from center. Loses his check, and he's on the breakaway. Takes the pass from his goaltender. Inside the final minute of the first here. Oh, stick save and a beaut. We got a penalty coming up here on the play. He got all of that one. And a penalty's coming up on the play.
He's ahead of the pack here, off to the races, and he gets taken down from behind, and that's going to be a penalty shot, tripping all day long.
Here he goes on the penalty shot. Big save and breathe a sigh of relief. Late goings of this period. Vancouver's got a slim lead. They lead it 2-1. The Icebreakers win the draw. From his own end, he picks up the puck. Shakes himself free. Just gets a piece of it to keep it out. Wow. The Icebreakers have had their opportunities, but they just can't capitalize here in the late stages of the opening period. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Poked away by Groot. Right through center and into the offensive zone. Oh, unlucky break for the shooter as it goes off the inside of the iron and stays out.
Groot's looking to complete the hat trick. He's got 2 in the game. He's looking for his 3rd.
Made the stop on that play.
Goaltenders work so much on their reaction time, and man, this is just a clinic right now as he flashes the glove and makes the save.
There he is. He's got a step. Misses the net.
We have all kinds of time, James, and sometimes we have too much time. You can overthink it, and I think it's a product of that.
It is all over. Cheryl, based on the amount of times we have had hockey conversations over the years, styles of games you like, this feels like this was one of those games that you would have loved to have been a part of.
Yeah, because it's a close game, and anytime it's a close game, every play matters, and you have to stay focused. You have to be in the moment and physically engaged. I just loved it.
Thanks so much for taking time out of your schedule to join us tonight. From all of us here at EA Sports, I'm James Cebulski. See ya. Oh, the energy, the tension, the excitement, the electricity. Let's get ready. Buckle up, everybody. It should be a fun one tonight on the ice for EA Sports. Both teams lined up in the middle. We are ready to get things underway. The boys take possession to get this one underway. Offside the call. We'll get a face-off coming up. Here in the late goings of the period, we've still got zeros on the board. The boys win the draw. Handles the puck. Here he is in front. Oh, a clutch save.
Well, players should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
Picking up ahead of Steve on the breakaway. He scores! What a goal! What a finish on the breakaway!
And this is all generated by his speed, James. He gets one stride on his opponent, and then it becomes 2, 3, and then he's in open ice, and he makes no mistake.
They've got numbers. Good hit. He's got a little jump. He's in. Stones him on the breakaway. Levels him into the wall. Makes the save. Puck picked up by Groot. The Icebreakers have it in the offensive zone. Oh, what a glove save there. He read that perfectly.
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive. He's competitive. He wins the battle. Incredible. 2 goals, 30 seconds apart.
Cheryl, you stress consistently, keep your feet moving on the ice, and that pays off.
Well, they got the pedal to the metal right now. They're like a freight train.
The Icebreakers are holding down the lead here late in this first period. They have looked really good offensively so far. And now he moves it quickly to the
Hey, just think. At least the bruises will prove you played.
Here's a chance. A little dipsy doodle and loses possession of the puck. Loose puck and he's in all alone. Oh, denies him on the play.
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
And there we go. Icing is the call.
One of the most difficult things to do in hockey is manage the pulse of the game. And when you're trailing, you got to find ways to get back in it, to fuel, to ignite yourself, to push and dictate pace. Well, that hit right there is sending a very clear message that they're still in it.
Here's a shot, and he easily stops that one. Picked up along the boards by Groot. Takes the feed at center and moves up ahead. And he's able to handle that one. And through the chaos, they score!
Oh, it's chaos. It sure is, but this is going to get waved off. Look at all the bodies in front. This is definitely goaltender interference.
I know they didn't like the non-goal call, but the show must go on here. Here we go with a face-off. And play resumes as the puck is dropped. He's got it behind the cage. The boys take possession here in the open ice. Shot! Comes up with a monster save in front. Oh, what a save!
That doesn't swing momentum in your favor. I don't know what will, James. That's a last-ditch effort to make a play. What a beautiful save.
His reflexes on display tonight. Picks up the puck in his own end. The Icebreakers slide it through center. What a move! Oh, what a save in front!
I love the way he recognizes the space between him and the defender, and he uses a magic set and
300 to the first one here.
What a shot! Here in the late going of the frame, Vancouver's trailing by 1. McDonough's won the draw here in the open ice. The Icebreakers work it through center. Unable to reach that one. Vancouver's got it in their own zone. Big hit along the board.
He was so aggressive on this one, James. He recognizes that he's got to close and then
trying to shake loose. He's in the clear. Oh, he can't pull the trigger on the play.
It's because he skated himself into no man's land, ran out of real estate, and gets nothing for it.
Think he'd like that one back. Here's a howitzer at the net. Oh, and what a save as he gets that one, too.
Well, he has been under siege, and I'm loving his compete level. I mean, he's making consecutive saves one after another.
The Icebreakers wanted to put a lot of pucks on net going into this one, and they have delivered on that, leading late in the first. McDonough's won the draw, and they're on the attack. The boys have a hold of it in the defensive zone. They've got numbers here. And down he goes as the puck goes free. Here's a shot. Comes up with the stop. Blazing in on the breakaway. Scores! And that's 3. It's a hat trick here on the road.
Well, old hat for him in a way because it's a business-like approach as he's on the road. He just says, yeah, just bring it. I mean, gets a hattie to boot.
The Icebreakers win the faceoff at center. Takes control of the puck. Can't maintain possession. Quick pass across to Groot. Toss to the front. The Icebreakers have it against the wall. Feeds it up ahead.
First pass leads to the offense. That's a great one.
Nearing the final 60 seconds for this. Oh, off the outside of the frame.
The Icebreakers recognize that they have the lead, but also you don't get tons of great looks in a game, and this one is a missed opportunity.
I think you're going to need a diaper change, Andy.
Another goal, and partner, is this your worst nightmare as a defender?
It is, James. I like the defensive style game. I didn't like the high-octane offense, which I wasn't a part of.
Getting into the later stages of this period, 3-2 is where we sit in what has been a tightly contested affair. Oh, what a hit! You might say they reached the end of the road.
Yeah, certainly, James. And these are the ones that the coach loves. They always say, play on your toes, play assertive. Well, this play displays that, right? Closing quickly, being aggressive, great spacing, line up your check, hammer against the wall.
And we'll reset things after that icing.
Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. And I mean, that's just an explosive hit, gets the job done.
McDonough's won the draw here, and they'll go on the attack.
Ozone face-off, James. Critical time to gain possession with that clean win. And for the tired group, they get that puck moving around and a real opportunity on net.
Uses the force on that hit. Oh, one of his teammates is right, trying to shake the defender. Slides it across. Sends it over. Oh, he stopped it. I can't believe it.
I don't even know how he got to it, James. I mean, how did he track it? I mean, find that puck to be able to get to it. I mean, all of it just doesn't make sense except for the fact that he's extremely athletic and he's willing to do anything for that desperation save.
The Icebreakers have been the better team so far in this first period. They've had multiple scoring opportunities and as a result have the lead. Big time stop there. Oh, spectacular save on the play. Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. And we are all over with this one. The Icebreakers really threw out the notion of it's not how you start, but how you finish out there, Pounder.
Yeah, you're right there, James. First period offense, second and third period defense. I understand the philosophy, but you got to be careful with this one. Right, you can't allow your opponent to get back in the game. You got to find a way to continue to generate offense through 3 periods.
EA Sports bringing you the heat, bringing you the noise, and bringing you what should be a fantastic matchup tonight on the ice. Centers both set to dig on in, and we are about ready to go. The Icebreakers take possession here on the opening draw, and we are underway. Shakes off the coverage. A chance! Oh, and it stays out as he gets a piece of that one.
Lehman's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
There's the whistle icing the call. Here in the late goings of the period, still looking for our first goal. The Icebreakers win that offensive zone face-off.
Center wins that one clean. Everyone's ready for the puck. They know they're attacking now with the tired group that they're playing against.
Scooped up along the wall by Price. Vancouver's got a hold of the puck. Smart read by the defender to come up with it. Tries to feed it over to... He's got a chance on a breakaway. Scores! Breakaway with authority!
I love that he doesn't panic when he's in on the goaltender here, James. He's patient, waits to see what he's given, and takes it.
Officials are set. Players seem ready. We're ready to get this thing back underway. Skillsy's won it. Looks like we got a penalty coming up here. All alone! And they're calling for a penalty shot. Skillsy's got the puck, and here he comes. Puts it on net, and he scores on the penalty shot.
Well, just fantastic hands to be able to pull the goaltender to the side that he wants and then to just lay it home. He doesn't even have to elevate the puck. He uses the low part of the net.
The Icebreakers extend the lead to 2-0 here. We're still only in period number 1.
Well, they really dictated pace in this one. They've owned the puck, and in the offensive zone, they're putting pucks to the net as well, and they're just dominating in terms of their shot selection.
Here they come on the attack. Denies him in close. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. We got him, and we're going to get a penalty coming up here.
This is a penalty shot all day long. He was free and clear, and he was about to get the shot off and got tripped from behind.
And it's go time. Quick shot makes the stop under pressure. In the final moments of this period, the Icebreakers now lead by 2. And they win the draw here in their own end. And he slides it quickly to Skillsy. Coughs it up in the neutral zone. Fires it on net. Denied by the goaltender. Here's a chance. Scores! And just like that, they take that momentum away.
Well, that's a huge shift. I mean, listen, their opponent scores, and instead of allowing them to build the confidence on it, they stomp it out right away. That's exactly what you want to do if you want to be a competitive team. The goaltender's trying to play the game of percentages here. He drops into the butterfly position, making himself as big as he possibly can. But guess what? There's a few inches available up high, and the shooter converts.
Vancouver's going to start off with the puck here in the neutral zone after winning that face-off. And offside, we'll get a reset here. Both teams are set. We'll drop the puck here. Skillsy's won the draw inside the neutral zone. Here's a shot, and there's a blocker stop by Lehman.
Whether you're a player or goaltender, so much of the training is about reaction, and you can certainly tell that it has come in handy for him because he makes an incredible save just by instincts alone.
At center ice now, he grabs the puck. Way too much congestion blocks that. He might have a step here. get that one to go.
That's extremely frustrating when you do the work to get in on a breakaway and then you get nothing in return, a missed opportunity.
The Icebreakers take possession here inside the offensive zone. Great save by Lehman. It's a breakaway as he shakes the defender. Big time save. He is dialed in there.
Well, he has the benefit of seeing it coming here, James, so he gets himself set to position he anticipates. I think he has a book on the shooter, to be truthful, and he makes a save. I love that he's controlling what he can control right here, and for him, that's imposing his physical will, and he really wants to rally the troops. He knows they're trailing, but it's a spark, right? It's all about a spark and what comes next.
Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Grabs the puck at center. And that was read perfectly. What a play by Lee. Sends it in front. Picked off in front. Burns scooped up the puck now here inside his own zone. Oh, look at the pass. Fantastic save.
He does a great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his crease and make the save from a high-danger area.
Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time, and he's able to take it away.
Jump. He's in all alone. Shot right in front. Oh, and he can't bury that one.
You don't get many opportunities like this in a game, James. You have to execute. He completely misses the net.
Vancouver's looking to break out. Quick feed to Groot. Fires it. Makes the save using the hashtag block. Great hit on the play. Picked up along the wall by Groot. Tremendous defensive effort to crouch down and block it. The Icebreakers pick up steam and are on the attack. Grabbed along the boards by Lee. Redirected off one of his own line mates there. The boys gain control of the puck. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. And that's knocked away by Groot. From the point, they take control of it. Quick shot! Oh, he put it just wide as it hits the outside of the post.
The Icebreakers get some emotion from the bench as they look to extend their lead and hit the post and out. Everyone thought it might have gone in, and then they realized it didn't.
And he slides it quickly to Groot. Tremendous stop by Wagner. Trying to shake loose. All alone. Not sure what happened there.
Well, yeah, it looks like he was going left, then he was because he ran out of room.
Stopped on the breakaway. What a save he made there.
Well, I loved how he challenged the shooter on this, James. He didn't sit back in his net. He came right out to the top of the paint.
Here he is in the open ice on the breakaway. Denied on the breakaway. Oh, he came up clutch there.
Well, he really did. Anytime that you're one-on-one, you got to beat the shooter, and that's exactly what he does.
There's the whistle. We got an offside.
A bit of a track meet out here right now, James. I mean, highly entertaining. Not a ton of defense as both teams are trading scoring chances.
Vancouver's had a lot of jump to their game so far here this evening, but yet they still trail here late in the opening frame. Here we go, odd-man rush. Scores at the buzzer, and they get one.
Well, coaches always say the first minute and the last minute of every period are critical. Well, now they've got momentum heading into the next frame. They got to carry it forward. What a beautiful play as they catch their opponent flat-footed on transition and they create the numerical advantage. Odd man rush, perfectly executed. Speed, puck movement, and of course, finish.
Works it across to Grice. Grabs the puck. And a penalty's coming up on the play.
When you're free and clear on a breakaway, your opponent has no choice but to take you down one way or the other, and they're going to get the tripping call, and a penalty shot's going to ensue.
And here he comes from center. Oh, it comes up clutch and goal.
That's a bit of a waiting game. You got to outweight your opponent. He does a great job and reads exactly where the shooter's going to go with that one. And, hey, makes a beautiful save.
And they win the draw on their own end. Takes the feed in the middle of the ice. And this one is all over as the final horn sounds. Well, this thing started with a whole lot of bangs, and then it kind of just turned into a chess match here.
Yeah, it really dried up in terms of the offense the last 40 minutes, and both...
What a great night for some puck. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski. So glad you could join us. Let's go. Yeah, you can just feel the buzz in this city all day long, and we are seconds away now from this opening faceoff. Great energy in the barn this evening, and we are officially underway. Huge stop by Lehman.
Goaltender spends so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
Here in the later stages of this period, still no score in this one. And they've got the puck after that neutral zone faceoff. Dumped over right onto the bench. That's a little awkward.
Real awkward, isn't it, James? And you can see kind of the extra shoves happening there saying, get out of here. You got to pick yourself up, and you got to make your way to your own bench. That's a tough one.
Rocks him. Oh, had a chance to make a nice move, and the puck disagreed with him. He's got a step. Oh, what a save. Who was that last man?
Well, they're
trying to shake the defender. He's in. Oh, fantastic goal.
They bend, but they don't break here, James. This is a 200-foot play. When you take care of business in your own end, it ends up going the other way. It is something that coaches look for. How you defend, how you can turn pucks over and get going north. They capitalize, they execute, and they wind up on the score sheet.
Vancouver stopped the puck against the half wall. Montana's got control of it now from their own end. Broken up by Groot. He might have a step here. What a stop on the breakaway. McCarr stick handling in his own zone. Trying to shake the defender. Oh, it just kind of muffles that one.
Well, he muffles it because he's... Oh, well, that's going to be a
Penalty shot coming up here. Here's the moment of truth. And that nullifies the penalty shot. The boys have had more shots and more scoring chances here in the first, and yet they still find themselves trailing late in the opening frame. Montana's won the faceoff. Vancouver's got a hold of it against the wall. Takes the stretch pass in the open ice. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Takes the return feed. Dishes it off. Vancouver's got it behind the net. Can't get a hold of that pass. Race for the puck here. Icing waved off on the play. Vancouver's got it behind the net. Delayed penalty coming up here by the official. Wagner's at the bench, allowing for the extra attacker to jump on. There's the whistle. Penalty shot. And here we go. And the officials didn't like that, and quite frankly, you can't do that in hockey. Just here in the late stages of this frame, 1-0 the score. Vancouver's won the draw, and they'll go to work. Good defensive stop with the poke check. Takes the puck behind the net. Big save by the goaltender watching that one. We got a whistle as the puck goes out of play.
Lehman's tracking the puck extremely well right now. Just have a look at that last save. To be able to get in front of that puck, to be able to keep it out of the net. Outstanding performance by him on that last one.
Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Now a quick pass to McCarr. Off a stick and they can't connect. Great pressure forcing the turnover.
McCarr's running and gunning tonight, James. He got the go-ahead goal earlier, and now he's looking for more.
Oh, here's a chance! Oh, what a stop on the breakaway!
Well, it's a one-on-one battle, and the goaltender's going to win this one here, James. Just love the way that he stands his ground, and you want to make your opponent move first? Well, guess what? He's able to make this save because of it.
Vancouver's had the shot advantage here in this first period, but they still find themselves down. Montana's got possession here in their own end. Dished on over to McCarr. Oh, and a good textbook hit there. Here's a chance, sends it in front.
For the boys, buddy.
And that's stopped. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. Centers are lined up, and we are ready to resume. And off the draw, they win possession. Gets a hold of the puck here in his own end. Look out, here they come on the attack. Right in the low spot, and that's denied by Wagner.
Well, this is a great save, and these are the types of techniques that they work on with their goaltender coaches. I mean, these are specifically trained athletes to be able to make this play, but he makes it look easier than it is. That is one power push from post to post.
And just like that, comes up with the puck. Great little flick of the stick. Moves the puck along the half wall. Oh, denies them with the paddle save.
He does a great job of having sound position.
Breakaway. Talk about swag on the finish with that one.
He does the work to get to that position on the breakaway, James. And then the pressure is on. You know you don't get these opportunities all the time. A golden one it is, and he cashes in. Tell you what, James, this would not have been my move on a breakaway. Never would be on a breakaway, but this is a beauty. In with speed, outweights a goaltender to move it to the backhand and then finds the back of the net.
Good reach for the stick to knock the puck away. Montana's got it in their own zone. Here's a short pass to Jackson. And nearing the final 60 seconds of this opening stanza. Beautiful 360 with the puck. Tap dances around the check. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. Late goings of this period. Montana's really controlled the pace of play these last few minutes, leading by 2. And off the draw, they'll take possession. And he moves it up to Group. Here's a chance in front. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Puck grab by McCarr. Into the offensive zone. Sends a pass over. Here's a pass in front. And he'll hang on to it to regroup here for a moment. The boys, he's got a little jump. He's in the clear. Great save. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play.
Lehman's made a great save here. Let's have another look at it. I mean, they're in a high-danger area, and he is so dialed in at the top of his crease. Very athletic to be able to make this save in correct position.
Vancouver's down despite numerous scoring opportunities here late in the first. The boys win it. Slides it across. And that carries off one of his teammates in front. Shot. Oh, sensational stop. Gaining momentum in the offensive end. Puts a little mustard on the hit to knock the puck loose. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Feeds the puck to Lee. The final horn sounds, and it's time to soak it all in. Well, you call that a good day in the defensive zone, I'd say there, Cheryl.
Well, yeah, shutout's not bad, is it? I think his defense was strong in front of him, but he saw everything. It's almost like the game was in slow motion. He got to position, and he made the saves.
Hope you had as much fun as we did bringing you the action here from all of us at EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski. Peace. These two squads seem pumped and ready to go. Hey, everybody, it's James Cybulski back for EA Sports. I'm looking forward to this one. It's all been building, the anticipation leading to this moment, and we're about to get the opening faceoff. The Icebreakers take possession to get this one underway. Moves it quickly over to Tap. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Takes the feed up ahead. Oh, and he gets a little nasty with that collision.
And that collision is going to create puck possession. You have to separate body from puck.
And he scores!
Although this is an unlucky bounce for the goaltender, James, it's one he'll want back. These are the types of goals that can be deflating for a team. It's a scramble in front, goaltender can't find it, and guess what? It's in the back of the cage.
Here in the late goings of the period, The Icebreakers have taken a 1-0 lead. Here's a chance! Wide of the net, he missed!
Well, you recognize that it's a game of inches, James, and this is on full display right here. This is a great shot. Doesn't miss by much, but it's a miss all the same.
Oh, and he pokes it away! A risky play, but it pays off! Scoops up the puck, and he's in on a breakaway! Here's a shot! Scores! I got 2 words for you! New game!
Yeah, certainly is, James. And who's going to come out on top at the beginning of this face-off? You want to be able to get that puck in the offensive zone and find a way to continue to attack. When you run up against someone who is so powerful and strong on their skates, you don't...
The boys have leveled the playing field in the late goings of period number 1.
Yeah, no time like the present, right, James? To have some urgency heading into the intermission, and you can take that to the bank, right? I mean, finding ways to get the equalizer here. Now you get a little bit of a rest, and you got to come out firing on all cylinders to start the second.
Wagner's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. Officials are in position, and both teams are getting ready as they get set for another face-off here. Good job tangling up his opponent here. Steps inside. Slips by the check. Big time save by Layman.
As a goaltender, you want to make yourself as big as possible, and that's exactly what he does right there and just hits through the net.
How's that for a little rock'em sock'em?
That's rock'em sock'em, and that's separating puck from player, isn't it, James? Man, he's not going to feel good.
Oh, and he steps up with the glove to stop that one.
Well, I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
Here in the late going to the frame, we are all tied up in this one. Vancouver's won it, now they'll go on the attack.
You just got
What a
shook.
chance, but they can't connect. Oh, great little takeaway at center. Along the half wall with the puck. Look at that hit. Maybe try to wear down the opponents here. Slides into Cap. To his teammate. Picked up by Groot. Trying to shake loose. He's in all alone. He scores!
Man, is he ever flying, James? It looks like everyone else is in quicksand, and he is moving. He gets on his horse. He's in all alone, one-on-one with the goaltender. He doesn't freak out. He doesn't panic. Shows a ton of confidence and lets that shot rip.
With the biscuits in the basket.
And we are tied. New game here, Pounder.
Oh, yeah, it's a new game, James. But I really like the pushback to get the equalizer. Now it's what they do with that momentum. This next shift, it's critical. Well, the backhander's going to beat the goaltender on this one, James, but what I love about it is
The Icebreakers needed that one, and perfect timing here late in the first.
there's something about the beginning and the end of periods, right? There's a sense of urgency around them, and this team found a way in the dying minutes to get the equalizer here, James. They can take that momentum to the dressing room if they can hold on.
Loves the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. And a great save. He says, let's get physical on that play. Cap's got it along the wing.
Well, and you gotta love the sacrifice of this play.
Trying to shake the defender. Denies him on the breakaway. He might have a step here. All alone. And he goes back to regroup. And now it's grabbed by Cap. The Icebreakers played along the wing. And that one's turned aside. Receives the pass. And he dodges the poke check there. Good hit to knock the puck loose. White's got it through center. Here he is. Takes the shot. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up.
Wagner's last save was outstanding. He knew exactly where that puck was going to go. That's anticipation at its finest, to be able to get to the right spot, know where that puck is coming from, and make a high-grade A save.
And they take possession after the defensive zone faceoff.
3 times to the first one here.
And the deadlock is fast broken as they take the lead.
Well, that's a huge shift, and you can see everyone standing up on the bench. They know how much it means, but it's the next shift that matters most now, James. You want to kind of push and put pressure on your opponent when they're down.
The boys are making the most of their opportunities here in this opening frame with the early lead.
Yeah, it's been back and forth play here, and they've competed. James, it's been a good game, but now they get the go-ahead goal, so they can play with more confidence.
Shuts them down.
I'd say, yes, some fast-twitch muscle fiber in there, because I'm telling you, he makes that save. I thought that was going in, but he just reacts and keeps it out of the net.
Speed to the middle. Here we go. On-man rush here. And not much on that one. Vancouver's regained possession of the puck. Lehman's going to hang on for a whistle.
Well, I love this hit here, James, trailing in the game, because it provides energy. It provides a spark. But he's trying to elicit response from the rest of his team, because if all of a sudden they come out there and shift after shift, they start to impose their physical will, they're going to create momentum. Momentum can carry them back into this game.
Stopped by the goaltender. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Getting into the later stages of this period, Vancouver's got the momentum with a one-goal lead. They'd love to add to that. And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. Couldn't catch up to that pass. Takes it to the front. Nice poke check. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Here's a shot. Oh, he gets a blocker on it. What a stop by Wagner. Oh, some strong physicality on the play.
White's able to corral that pass. He's got the puck on his stick. You know he's dangerous. He's got two in the game, and he's looking for another.
Clock ticking down here inside.
You just got shook.
The Icebreakers look to start the transition game. They've got the defense outnumbered. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. How did he stop that one?
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position, because he tracks and reads the play so well, and this time he gets in front of the puck that's right in the middle of the ice as the shooter's got a dangerous opportunity.
Makes another stop.
You just got
And a
shook.
strong physical collision on the play there. Quick pass to White. Here's a chance. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
Both centers ready to take the draw here coming up. White's won the draw here in the offensive zone. Here's the chance. All alone. Makes the save.
Oh, and this is a great save, James. The goaltender gets to the top of the crease, makes himself look huge, and is extremely aggressive to be able to make that stop.
Puck sent down the ice. We'll get an icing.
Wagner's found his rhythm here, James, looking real nice in his crease, the way he's moving, taking away a huge opportunity for his opponent with that high-danger save.
Vancouver's put a lot of pucks on net, and they continue to lead late in the first. It's the final horn, putting a bow on this one here this evening. The boys skate off with the win tonight, and what stood out for you here, Cheryl?
What really stood out for me was the amount of times they put the puck to the net here, James, and they weren't all grade A scoring chances, but they generated them with rebounds and net drives, so that they weren't frustrated and they had the tenacity in and around the paint and finally put it in.
Well, and that brings a fun night of hockey to a conclusion, and we will say goodbye. She's Cheryl Pounder. My name is James Cebulski. Thanks for joining us from all of us here at EA Sports. Good night. Here we go. This should be a fun one on the ice tonight. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm James Cybulski. Let's drop the puck. Both these teams look ready to go, as does the official. Let's bring it on. There's been a healthy buzz for this one. Now it's time to see if it lives up to the hype. The Icebreakers take possession in the defensive end. Sneaks by the poke check. There's a save. Here's an opportunity to get the puck out of their own end. And his teammate comes up with it.
Well, he's definitely not at 100%, really banged up out there, but he wants to continue to compete, James. He's not looking to get off.
Big time stop there.
Well, you don't make the save if you're not dialed in and focused. That's exactly what he is. He's following the puck and just makes that save. It's incredible, really, because you got to be athletic to be able to react that quickly. Let's have another look at that hit there, James. I mean, he looks shaken up.
Here in the late goings of the period, still looking for our first goal. The boys win it in the defensive zone. Turns it away. Scoops up the puck here. The Icebreakers have it from their own end. Into the attacking end. Vancouver's got the puck along the wall. Gaining momentum along the wing. They go on the attack from the left side. Great heads-up play by the defender. The boys get a hold of the puck in the open ice. On the attack along the boards. And makes the routine save. Sends the pass in front. And that goes off a stick. He's got a little jump. He's in. Oh, he can't pull the trigger on the play.
Well, it's because he skated himself into no man's land, ran out of real estate, and gets nothing for it.
Think he'd like that one back. Moves it to Jackson. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Great use of the twig.
Take off, loser.
Trying to shake loose. He's in the clear. Oh, what a save. Quick feed to Wolf. Groot's got it in the defensive end. Trying to shake the defender.
Free hug for the first one here.
Clinical.
How many times have we seen this before? The play comes back in your own zone. There's a scoring chance that they're unable to convert on, and you get going the other way, and you're able to execute. It really is a 200-foot game.
Vancouver's gone up by one here in the late stages of period number one. Perfect timing as we near the intermission.
Yeah, and sometimes when the offense isn't coming, you got to stay the course and just continue to grind, and that's exactly what they did, and now they wind up with the game's first goal.
Oh, big-time hit along the wall, and this is why I'm glad I'm up here in a suit, Cheryl.
And I'm right there with you, James. I wouldn't want to be along those boards either. It almost looked like he left his feet early, but nonetheless, it's a bone crusher.
The Icebreakers get a hold of the puck in their own end. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Here's a backhander. He scores! Tie game!
Well, you can't worry about what happened in the game, James. It's all about what you do now, staying in the present. That's exactly what they've done, and they've got the equalizer. It's difficult to even quantify the number of skills that are used in this goal here, James. I mean, he's got balance, he's got great edge work, and he knows it. You have to
the Icebreakers answer back in timely fashion here, Cheryl.
Yeah, they give up a goal early in the opening frame, not the way they would have wanted to start it, but if they can get out of this period and the score is tied, it is a win. Because when you're looking at the barrel of a team that was all over you, you'll take it heading into the intermission.
Sends it out front, and that goes off a stick and off target, and sends it just out of reach. Takes the feed at center, and he uses his reach to disrupt the play. Taken along the wall by Wolf, and he takes the feed. Takes a shot. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down.
Oh, that's an absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on the puck carrier.
In the final moments of this period, it's all tied up. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. The blocker saved by Lehman. Shot. Oh, wow, another great stop. Fires away. And they score.
Hang on, James. The official waves this off right away. This is going to be goaltender interference. Listen, these rules are put into play to protect the goaltender. The moment you come into contact, this is going to be waved off.
Well, they obviously didn't like the call, but not a lot of time to dwell on it as we are ready to get play back underway. And they win that neutral zone draw. Picked up along the boards by Mann. Gets in front of it. And that shot gets caught in traffic. Can't hang on to the puck after the play. An easy save by Lehman. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. Teams are lined up, and we are ready to take this draw. Vancouver's got the puck after winning the defensive zone faceoff. He might have a step here. Stones him on the breakaway. And here's the pass to Wolf. Oh, and a great hits up play to force the turnover by Groot. And he turned that aside as we continue play here. Oh, what a hit along the wall, and those boards are rattling.
And when you're along those boards with the puck, you know it's coming, and you can't do anything when the spacing and alignment is done perfectly, and that's what happens here, James. This is how you gain the puck, when you separate the body from it.
Here they are on the attack. Makes a save, cool and calm under pressure. Less than a minute to go here in the opening frame. Vancouver's got the puck in their own end. Into the offensive end now. Moves by the check.
Wow.
Scores! Who ordered a hot one?
Well, scouts are always talking about how you have to have foot speed in this game and the way and style it's played, and this is a perfect textbook example of that breakaway speed. I mean, separating yourself from the defender and then taking advantage of the space you've created.
The boys have gone up by one here in the opening frame. How does this now change the complexion of this one?
Well, I think it's really important because they got momentum right now, more jump to their step, and now they'll want to try and stay aggressive and increase that lead, take the momentum, and use it to their advantage.
Wagner's opted to hang on to the puck for a faceoff. The Icebreakers must be feeling a little snake-bitten, trailing in the late stages of the first. Vancouver's got the puck inside the offensive zone. Wagner's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. Officials have got both teams ready, and it looks like play is set to resume here. Off the draw, they take possession. Slides it diagonally to Mann. They've got some momentum here. Oh, he got a paddle on it.
The goaltender is very aware of where that puck is in that low slot.
Loses his check, and he's on the breakaway. Makes the save.
Oh, and this is a great save. You can see this one-on-one battle, and the goaltender is so dialed in, tracking to make that save.
And that'll do it from ringside here. Okay, Cheryl, if this game was an essay, give me your concluding thesis.
Oh, well, I don't know about that one. The last page of a book would say, but listen, James, the shooting percentage is off the charts. I mean, they had good quality chances, and they were able to capitalize. Otherwise, they weren't in this game.
Well, this should be an absolute firecracker of a game tonight. Hi, everybody. I'm James Cebulski. Welcome back to EA Sports. Both teams lined up in the middle. We are ready to get things underway. Puck is dropped. Let's get things going and find out if we can get a winner here. Here's a short pass to Groot. Lays into the body on the play. Wagner's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck.
Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You got to love it. You have to have great timing, and you got to know when your opponent's vulnerable.
Here in the later stages of this period, still no score in this one. Vancouver's got it, and they're on the attack. And that's blocked as he gets down low. From center, they get into the attacking area. Scooped up along the wall by Chuka. Oh, what a paddle save on the play.
How'd you like to look up and see this guy barreling down on you? You know that he's got the strength, he's got the power, and he's got the will to take it to the net. Lehman found his rhythm here as we look at that last save. I mean, he has to be so on the mark right now, true position to be able to make it. His read is perfect. He's tracking well. I mean, you have to be quick and athletic to make that one.
The Icebreakers win that offensive zone face-off.
The coach and team reminding each other that this is a critical face-off. Anytime you've got your opponent on their heels after an icing, you have to find a way to have urgency in attack.
Takes the feed. And that's snapped away in the defensive end by Burek. And look at that penalty coming up.
When you're on a breakaway, you have to be able to get the shot off, and he gets taken down from behind. The tripping call is going to lead to a penalty shot.
Makes a save and locks it down between the pipes.
Yeah, and you don't have to look pretty doing it. What you have to do is make yourself as big as possible and keep it out, and that's exactly what he does.
Teams are ready to go, and we're about moments away from puck drop. Juka's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. And a great save! The Icebreakers have it in the offensive end. Shuts them down. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play.
Lehman's last save has to give this team some momentum. I mean, that's a point-blank chance that he's able to take away. Just very aggressive and assertive in his crease.
Just here in the late stages of this frame, we've still got zeros on the board. The Icebreakers win the draw, and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Oh, great save right there on the play.
A strong side to weak side, that's exactly what the goaltender does. Pushing across with pace to be able to make that save. That's a beauty.
Shot! Gives them nothing in front.
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice, is in the slot area. He's got to get to the top of the crease, square to the puck to be able to make that save. Great job.
It's a breakaway as he shakes the defender. Scores! Who ordered a hot one?
I love his awareness on this breakaway. His head is up the entire way, and he's reading exactly what the goaltender is giving him. He sees some daylight, quick release shot, and he buries it.
Puck is dropped and play resumes. They gain the zone from the left side. Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Groot. Centering pass in front. Oh, and they couldn't complete that. Takes the pass in the offensive zone. Skates to the crease. Oh, with a heads-up play to poke it away. Feeds it over. Vancouver's got a hold of it along the wall. Moving into the attacking zone. Dishes it off. Big save.
This is a great reactive save. I mean, he sees the puck at the last second and is able to get his body in front of it. That is tough, not easy to do. He found it, and he made the save.
Covers it up, and we'll get a stoppage in play. The Icebreakers would love to even things up before the end of this period as they trail despite being the busier team in the shots department. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. To the front! Scores! That's how you put it in the back of the net!
They come from behind here, James, to get the equalizer, and they created some much-needed momentum. They stayed with the game plan, and they've been rewarded for their efforts. Well, he's got...
The Icebreakers have leveled the playing field in the late goings of period number 1.
Yeah, no time like the present, right, James? To have some urgency heading into the intermission, and you can take that to the bank, right? I mean, finding ways to get the equalizer here. Now you get a little bit of a rest, and you got to come out firing on all cylinders to start the second.
With possession along the wall. Vancouver's got the puck. And he grabs the loose puck, and he's in all alone. Oh, he saved it! Oh, my goodness, what a stop!
Oh, that's unbelievable, James. I have no idea how he got to that puck. It's some gymnastics at its finest.
And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play.
As we look at that last save again, James, it is absolutely incredible and so impressive to see a goaltender just out-battle and out-will his opponent to find the puck.
Late goings of this period. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. And that shot dies in traffic. Steps across the blue line. Junka's going to play it against the half wall. Slides it across. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. And we'll get a breather here with offside the call. Center's gliding up to the face-off dots here. Face-off here in the neutral zone, and we are back underway. And he avoids the poke there with some great effort. And he makes that save as well.
On the sequence of saves, I love how strong he is in his set positioning here, James. You can see that he gets square to the shooter, and that makes the second save easier.
Vancouver's got the puck inside the defensive zone. He's got a little jump. Oh, and I think he got confused what he was going to do there.
You can see him looking at the goaltender, whether he's going to shoot or deke, and while he's thinking, he's running out of real estate.
Slides the puck across to Bure. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. Big time stop there.
Well, players should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here.
Oh, how did that stay out?
Oh, I don't even know how he made that save, James. That was all but in the net and complete desperation and compete level to make that one.
Passes it over. Oh, they telegraphed the... Oh, and he's taken down. Penalty coming up.
Well, he makes a great play, and he's in all alone on the breakaway, and then he gets tripped up, James. This is definitely a penalty shot.
Goaltender takes a deep breath, and here we go. Big save, and breathe that sigh of relief. Here in the late goings of the period, the next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Play back underway. Oh, and a nice little move. The Icebreakers cross the blue line and are on the attack. And he loses control here. Moves it quickly over to Junka. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. And the centers glide towards the dot here as we got a face-off set to go. The Icebreakers win the draw. Puts it on goal. Scores! The go-ahead goal!
Well, the game is all about timing here, James, and now they're in front, so these next few shifts are critical. They want to play with a ton of energy and keep their opponent guessing.
The Icebreakers take the lead after that last goal. And Cheryl, what do you wait for here now? Do you anticipate the counter punch, or do you look for the continued push attack?
Scores! And that's 3 unanswered goals. And as my mom likes to say, they're cooking with gas.
They're cooking with gas. And you can expect that they have put their opponents on their heels. This is a team that knows that they've worn their opponent down. Now they got to keep the pedal to the metal.
The Icebreakers have controlled this game here in the first period. More shots, more goals. Puck picked up in the open ice. Tiptoes around the poke check. Oh, that's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's grade A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
Finish on the breakaway!
Well, a nice play to pull away from the pack here, James. One-on-one battle against the goaltender, and he's the victor. What a counter-attack and brilliant speed to get on his horse and get in on the breakaway, James. And that momentum, it carries right through on his shot, and he puts it home.
Duke has won the draw at center. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Can't connect on the shot. The boys have a hold of it in the defensive zone. In alone! Oh, denies him on the play!
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
There's the horn, and that's the hockey game. The Icebreakers pick up the win, and justifiably so, the way they played tonight here, Pounder.
Yeah, right from puck drop. I mean, they did.